Yo. Yo. Are we live? We're live, right? Hello everyone. We are live, yes. Hello, literal. Hello, X505. Alright, there it goes. YouTube was stuck for a sec, I guess. I'm so glad to see my favorite CS2 streamer branch into other games like Dota 2. True. I love Dota. Great Gingerbread is here. Yeah, we need to re-roll it as well. We haven't done that. I was just gonna do it, like after we intro. But yeah, it's probably gonna be a short stream. Just talking about like the stuff that was like interesting that came out of the update and whatever. I don't know when tier 2 update. Who knows, man? I don't work at Valve, unfortunately. That's not really my job. Maybe you would have noticed by now. They added MVM to Dota 2? That is true. That is what people were asking about for sure. The chat is so dead. I don't know if it's because everyone's like really busy this Saturday or something. I also think like it might be because it's like Dota 2. I remember it's like, okay, fuck this. I don't know if everyone is like, oh man, Dota 2, I hate this. Fuck you. But it's okay. I guess honestly it's okay. If there's like a much bigger chat, I guess it would have been annoying trying to basically, what's it called, like do the recap on things. Wait a second, I hate Dota 2. Yeah. Late pay. Already pinged. I pinged on Discord. Show fell off. I don't know. I think people have just been busy lately. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, it's fine. We can get on with it. I mean, I'm honestly only really here to... Like, this could have honestly just been like an offline stream or an offline video as well. So I think it's fine. I'm only really here to basically make a clip for like show clips and then I'm kind of out. This could have been an email show stream. Okay, that's not true. There's a lot of visual elements to this that play into it, okay? It does make some sense that it's a video at least, okay? I think you're fans of Dota fans? No, yeah, it's fine. I'm not even gonna actually play Dota. Like, this is... Like, I'm actually here to talk about, like, TF2 things that came out of, like, the Dota update, but, you know. Alright, let me just get into it anyways. There's not a lot of people here, and I don't think people have, like, really big questions or whatever anyways. If anything, I think it's fine. This is, we can talk about this with the real fans who would show up to watch me somehow play Dota 2. Wait, hold on, wait, does that mean you guys were all here because you're like, oh, I'm so excited for Dota 2? That's actually really funny. Have you heard about the debrand scrubbing? Yeah. Yeah, I heard they took down the companion cube thing. People are alleging that they didn't get permission to make the companion cube skin, but I don't know. I don't think that's like that was confirmed. I don't know. It's definitely sussy. And it's also weird that like they wouldn't have gotten permission. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's weird. You're gonna play Dota? Okay, yeah, I see. Everyone thinks I'm gonna play Dota because of the title. But honestly, I'm impressed that this many people even wanted to show up to be like, okay, is he possibly playing Dota? What is he even doing? Not getting permission would be on brand for Dilbertron. It's not true. Have they done things that they didn't get permission for? I'm not tapped into like D-brand lore. Sponsor outro says Gabe don't sue them. That could be Linus joking. I saw what you're talking about, but it could just be a joke. Like, I can see how it could be like D-brand asking Linus to plead for like their case or something, but I also think it could be. I feel like it's more likely they're just joking. They got in trouble for doing Switch 2 product before the review of the console, but it's not them making a product without a license or like a permission to do something, you know? You know what it might be? They might have like generically asked Valve, like, hey, can we make skins for this Steam machine? And then they got permission to do that, and then they just like overextended making a Portal skin. And then Valve had to be like, okay, wait, hold on, this isn't what we agreed to. Or they're saying like, okay, if you want to use Valve imagery, then that's like a special thing. You need to get even ultra more permission for. Honestly, D-brand probably did that intentionally. They probably did like a thing. Actually, that makes sense thinking about it. They were probably like, hey, can we just make like simple Steam machine recolors and skins? And then they took their permission to also extend to like, oh, we're gonna make a Portal 2 skin or like whatever. And like bait Half-Life. I've joined because it says Dota. I wanted to say don't play that. Dude, everyone thinks I'm gonna play Dota. This is so funny. They do love to troll that way, just pushing boundaries. Yeah, I feel like it's like they have enough of like a argument to say, oh, we kind of have permission to like push the envelope and like whatever. Hello Crytoy, hello Corlib. Okay, you guys want to get into it? Anyone got anything like important to say? I would say I appreciate that there apparently all of you guys here today are like the true fans, because you're here even if I'm like seemingly gonna play Dota 2, which I'm not going to. Hello Raven, I'm doing okay. I'm fine. Is this why casual broke yesterday? No, what the fuck? Okay, alright, let's get into it. Actually, this sounded good. This is like less pressure on me if I fuck up something. Then like less people know that like you know, in the final video where it's all cut nice and pretty, there's less people to know how I fucked up. I hope he picks Pudge. Okay, hold on. Do I sound weird? Let me drink some water. I feel like I need to clear my throat. I can feel it a little. I can feel like it's weird from internally hearing it. Rolled Avatar? Oh, true. Yeah, good call. This gingerbread one is kind of I mean, it's not terrible, but it's kind of hard to see. Oh my god, this is so loud. Dude, I have new headphones that make everything really loud, and this is... There's no fucking way! How? Okay, well, I mean, I don't even care. We have to re-roll that. We just got the gingerbread twice in a row. Dude, there's like 50 skins. This is unlucky. This is like 1 out of 50. What the fuck? That's actually illegal. Okay. Alright, this works for me. This is fine. We're like high poly show this show news recap. Markable plushie. I guess it kind of is a plushie. I think it's just like... Actually, yeah, I guess it's like a 3D plushie. What is the lore behind Lamb Show? There's no lore. Some guy decided to make it. Actually, here's a good time to plug it. If you want to make a skin for me to use on stream, you can join Discord, and at the very bottom of the Discord, there's a channel to submit like a cat that you drew, and also check pins because there's instructions to follow. Don't just like fucking freestyle it. What are you drinking? Water! Why do you say what the hell? Like, this is unbelievable. Oh my god, he's drinking water. How fucking dare he? Fuck, I wasted my first time chat. Have you been lurking for a while trying to like use your first time chat on something like opportune and hilarious? I'd like to inform you though that I'm not like Germa. Like I've trained myself to stop being one guide by people. And I don't know if you can influence me to say something crazy. I was watching on YouTube before. The hell? This guy is like abusing his first time privilege. Do I play Dota? No. Okay, wait, let me talk about the thing now. Everyone keeps asking about Dota now. Water, not my streamer. Okay, alright, let's get on with it. Let's go. Alright. So alright, chat. So 2 days ago, there's a new Dota 2 update. And this is really exciting. Obviously because I'm a Dota 2 player, right? No, I'm just kidding. Haha, I got you. You definitely believe that, right? So when Source 2 games update, like CS2 or like Deadlock or Dota 2, sometimes they will pull in changes from the latest underlying source engine code that all Source 2 games rely on and are built on. So actually, what I'm actually interested in this Dota 2 update for is because what I just described happened. Wait, hold on. I want to take off my headphones. I don't know why it feels weird talking with it on today. Alright. What was I saying? Yeah, but the thing I just said happened. They pulled in some. Dude, how can I not describe this? I should have written this down. I didn't think this would be this hard to ad-lib. So the new Dota 2 update. Should I just write this down? I don't know why this is so hard to say. Wait, hold on. The new Dota 2 update pulls in and actually I guess this is kind of hard to describe to like a layman. I think that's the difficulty I'm having here. I'm not sure how to describe this to people that understand it. What I would say, like technically speaking, is that it synchronizes engine changes, underlying engine changes, but I don't know. I don't know if everyone gets it. Bro, I'm sorry. Okay, it's fine. The stream has like 10 people in it. You guys can't make fun of me. You guys are supposed to be my best friends. You can't do this to me. Hold on, let me just think about this. The new Dota 2 update pulls in it like okay, this is what I was saying. Alright, good luck to the guy editing this so we can like splice all this together. So the new Dota 2 update, it pushed a newer version of the base Source 2 engine, which can sometimes have interesting info and leaks. Because that base Source 2 engine is what every Valve Source 2 project works off of, right? So if like a secret Valve project, you know, had to change some stuff in the Source 2 base engine, then this Dota 2 update would pull that and we can get like a glimpse of what's going on secretly behind the scenes, right? So now if we pull up the so now if we get to the real shit, if we pull up the source to Dota tracker, the GitHub tracking. This is not Valve, by the way. This is like a third-party thing, but it tracks and how to describe it. It checks for what's new and what's changed since like previous updates, right? They track how each game file has changed. And so let's start with the easy one first. If we go down to asset types, something very interesting has shown up. Oh my god, is that our goat? Codename TF is back? It's still alive? They're still working on it? So one bit of nuance I should point out is that all of this is from like all of this happened somewhere in the span of like 3 months. The 3 months since we have last seen a Source 2 like engine update, you know? The last time we've seen a Source 2 game expose that, you know, underlying like engine file and like, you know, something changed and blah blah blah. You get what I'm trying to say? So like this addition of the TF codename could have happened, you know, like anytime in the last 3 months. But what's interesting is that if you look at where this is added to, right? So you don't even need to be a programmer to understand what this is saying. This is saying limit to mods, right? It's saying like a composite material kit, and it's in asset types common. So this is like a source 2 text file that, or like a data file that stores information about asset types, right? So like types of game files that you put into like a source 2 video game, right? And then this is for the composite material kit. And it's saying this composite material kit, we only want to use it in CSGO LV, which I think stands for low violence, which I think is the Chinese version of Counter-Strike. And then recently they added TF. So this composite material kit can also be used in this mysterious TF game. So what the hell is a composite material kit? What are they doing with this, right? Very interesting. So we see here that this composite material kit, the file extension is vcompmat. So we can look this up and see what that is. So if I'm trying to select links. I have in a text document. If we go consult the Deadlock modding guide, right, and we check on what vcompmat is, oh, interesting. It's the composite material asset used by CS2 for weapon skins. And if we don't trust that, then we gotta at least trust Xpaul, right? The Steam DB guy. And he also agrees. It's a composite, dude, I can't speak. It's a composite material kit for CS2 weapon skins. Now, what actually is in the vcompmat? Like, what are they actually doing? So it's for CS2 weapon skins, but you know, what actually is it, right? So if we open up Source 2 viewer, dude, also in the future, I should just start like writing entire scripts. I hate how I ad-lib that. It's like so out of order, but it's okay, whatever. So let's open up the CS2 game files and let's go try and search for a vcompmat. Oh wow, there was a lot of them. And basically these are all of the CS2 skins, all of the skins in CS2. This is a lot of files. I try to look at them and see. I genuinely think basically these are all weapon skins. There might be one or two like edge cases where it's used for not weapon skins, but I don't know if that's like the case. Someone would have to want to like dig through all of these and like check all of them to be sure. But we can take a deeper look. And well, actually before we go further, actually hold on, wait, let me check the order of things I wanted to talk about. Okay, yeah. But yeah, so if we dig deeper, you can check hold on, there's a skin that's like a good example I can show you. So AK-47 crane flight. So this is like is there a picture of it? I should show you this. CS2 AK-47 crane. Okay, nice. So AK-47 crane flight. This is the V comp mat for this skin. So we look at what is actually in here, right? This composited material file. It defines a bunch of interesting information that the game wants to know, right? So how it does its wear and tear, how it does its like texture rotation, how it does its like texture offsets and whatever. And then here you have like, you have the material that's defined that tells the game where to find the actual texture for this gun skin, right? So we go and look up the file that it references. Oh, here it is. Here's the crane flight texture, right? And then the part where it's like a composite material is that it also defines a bunch of other stuff as well in it, right? So there's normal maps, you know, there's like mask, and the one that will be easy to show you is this metal material. So you open that up and you compare how it looks compared to like the texture. You can see how it only highlights the shiny bits of the gun. So let me, this would be annoying for the live viewers, but I'll open CSGO and we'll inspect the gun in game. You can see what I mean. Please wait for CSGO to launch. So I'll be cut out in the final video, but the live viewers will get to have this like extra intimate moment. Is CS even capturing? It is. Okay, good. Alright, now I need to run this stupid command again. Open Steam. Wowee, so you can see in the video game, right, you can see how like not all bits of the gun are shiny, right? It's only like some very specific bits are shiny, but then some of them aren't. So this is what this V comp mat extension is for. Is used in CSGO to define a weapon skin and all of the associated information that needs to go with it. That's what it's for. And if we go and check on other game files, if we check on the Dota 2 files, if I try to find and search for vcomp mat, it's not there. And if we also check on the Dota 2 files, it's also not here. So what the third-party modders have claimed is true, and it all checks out. It is a file format basically just used for CS for their skins. And well, okay, actually no. Wait, cut that out. Not and. And so maybe this is used for like this, like if we extrapolate from here, right? So what I've told you is basically all of the hard facts, right? So if we extrapolate a little bit, maybe this is Valve messing with Team Fortress skins, maybe, in like their Source 2 version of TF2, right? And for that, I have an extra bit of evidence that will you know, tickle your brain a bit for you to consider. Extra bit of evidence for you to consider. So let me open up TF2's textures, and I need to search for something called paint kit. And I misspelled it. Fuck. Dude, I keep hitting the wrong keys. My fingers are really fat today. Okay. So in the TF2 textures, there's an icon called Paint Kit Bundle Large. Interesting. And there's 2, and there's number 3. Okay, cool. This is just like, you know, like the icon for like the war paints, right? Why does this matter? So this is interesting because in CS2, wait, where is it? Hold up a second. They also call them paint kits. So in CS and in TF2, CS skins are called paint kits. Team Fortress 2 war paints are also called paint kits. Interesting. You can also see this is what they called like the key, and I think this is, wait, where's the case? Yeah, here it is. Oh, it literally says it right there. Weapon case paint kits. War paint. Interesting. So possibly what's happening is that if Codename TF is Team Fortress, and they didn't just like hijack this material to use for something else, which is kind of unlikely, I feel like, because if you look at, you know, like this modding resource, Source 2 has so many file types. Like, I don't really know why you also wouldn't just make a new one and why you have to hijack it. And also, honestly, hijacking it is just confusing and weird, right? If you really needed to do something similar to vCompMap but then use it for a different purpose, then you would just fork it and make it like a different file format, right? It doesn't really make sense to, you know, like take something that already exists and then make it more confusing and weird. But so, you know, the evidence, the breadcrumbs are there for you to interpret as you wish. Possibly, they've been working on how they deal with putting Team Fortress 2's like weapon reskins into a possible Team Fortress Source 2. However that may be. Okay, second thing that is interesting. This one I have to emphasize like 10 different times that there's a lot of guesswork in this. So take it with a grain of salt, but this is also pretty interesting. Okay. Finding number 2. If we go back to the GitHub files, we can close all of this. We scroll down to, what's it called? Oh, it's called Resource Compiler. Where is it? Hold on, I need to find it. Sorry, chat. Where is it? Oh, it's here. Okay. There's an interesting... GitHub is broken. Fuck. I'm clicking! Go! I'm your master. I'm the owner of this machine. You must do what I say. Where did it go? What did I just do? Resource compiler. Open. Okay. Alright. Don't eye roll me. I'm trying my best. It's fine. The final video, the guy who edits this will cut all of this out. No one will see any of this. Okay. So we scroll down to Resource Compiler. There's a very, very interesting mention. And it is for... I'm gonna have to Control F this. I can't scroll to it. This file is massive. Wait, can I scroll to it? I think my scroll wheel is gonna break. Or I'm just gonna Control F it. I'm sorry. Okay. In this Resource Compiler file, interesting. They've added a reference to Models FX Cat Point Hologram. Interesting. Now, why is this interesting? It's because if we open up the Team Fortress 2 files and we go to Models, right? We go to FX. Cat Point Hologram. Oh my god. And let me just like, I'll load this in a model viewer so there's no question what it is. So if we load this, there it is. There's our goat. The king of the centerpiece of all, or like a vast majority of TF2 maps. The little spinny boy. So why is this being referenced? What could this possibly be for? What is this doing here? Why is this in like a source2 file? So what I originally thought and speculated for a bit was that, oh, it's a placeholder. Oh, they're using it as like a hammer. Maybe not in the game itself. It could be for hammer. It could be for like a visual representation of a capture point as like, you know, oh, it's here. You can see what this is for, right? Or you can, you know, like an entity icon, right? Like a placeholder. That would make some sense, but that's not true because the Source2 engine does not support the Source1 model format. You can see here actually, very conveniently, there's a VMDL file format, and that's what Source2 uses. As far as I know, and also, this is where I have to disclaim that I didn't get a chance to do as much research as I wanted to. Everyone I spoke to said that it's not just that they don't use .mdl files, it's that you straight up can't use .mdl files in the Source2 engine. Like, it's not supported. You have to convert it. So this rules out this cap point hologram being used in a game of some kind in Source2. And I think it also rules out it being used in Hammer, even as like a placeholder. Now, you could say that they created support for .mdl files, and you can also end your speculation there. That's also possible, but it seems kind of unlikely. And this is, so I try to dig deeper into it, and here's what I think it's maybe used for. I'm using as many like words that allude to uncertainty as I can, because this is a lot of like guessing and like inferencing, but you know, it's interesting if you want to think about it. So anyways, yes, so this cap point hologram doesn't seem like it's used for any kind of like hammer or in-game thing. So what is it for? So if we dig deeper into where it appears, resource compiler. Interesting. Oh, I don't really have an image for this. Do I show you the assembly? I don't think I do. I also didn't think of this. Wait, chat, I'm panicking midstream. Wait, I didn't think of what I would show you for this. I had all of the information prepared, but I didn't think of what I would show. I think I'll just draw. I think I'll draw it. I'll open MS Paint. Okay. So, what I think happens is that, oh, this is really big. Okay, so what I think happens is that this hologram thing is used for a comparison function. So, why did the font change? What happened? Is equals. So I think what is happening is that in resource compiler, this, actually I should draw a bit more. Hold on, chat, we're constructing, we're arting. Text 2. Why does it not save that I've like bolded the text? My god, this is so, everything is like misaligned. Add distortion as well. Okay, so I think this is what the cap point hologram is used for. It is used in a comparison function that takes in 2 bits of text and it says, okay, does this text equal this, right? But how does this even come into play, right? So I think what the function is doing, what it's part of, is that right? So it says, okay, text1 is, so like what it returns. Fuck, this is also disjointed. I don't know how the guy's gonna edit this. Good luck. We'll make this black. What it returns. Okay, we'll insert a little bit. We're indenting. Let's say yes. Okay, so this is what the function does. But you'll notice that our funny bit of cap point, hologram, text, whatever is still not involved. How is that relevant? Well, it's used in to say, but if text1 or we're like bootleg programming. I'm literally just rewriting the code out in like plain text. Okay. Lie and say it does equal. What the? Oh, okay. Oh, Jesus Christ! That scared the shit out of me. What the fuck? I thought I would have to retype all of that. I was gonna be pissed. Okay. So this is how our funny bit of text comes into play. For whatever reason, this comparison function is this is pretty understandable and incredibly standard. The comparison, it says if this equals this, right? But for whatever reason, there's an extra bit that says, okay, but also if text1 is this exact hologram path thing, then we lie and we say, yes, actually it is equal. Now this is very curious. Why would you want to do this? What's the point of lying and basically breaking your comparison function? Like, what are you even doing this for? This makes no sense, right? So, okay, actually, I should also set up a different thing. Can I draw a box? Okay. Okay, here, we need to set this up clearly. Truth zone. Okay. We're doing some Tyler ass shit, man. Alright, so this is the truth zone. This is what I'm like I would be surprised if this turned out to be wrong because I did consult a few other people as well. And this seems to be what's happening. What you have to understand is that we are looking at assembly. We're going into DLL files and like executables and trying to see what they're doing. And like guessing what's happening from that. You know, we're not looking at like code, and it's hard to say for certain like what's happening. Hold on, I want to open the file for you to see. Give me 1 second. I think it's in here. Bin, no. Resource okay, here it is. Okay, when you open this up, this is what it looks like. Well, I mean, it also depends on what like this assembler you're using, whatever. But like the point I'm making is that it's a lot of fucking crazy shit, and it's you know, assembly and disassembly and blah blah blah. It's complicated. It's very complicated to look at. Very few people can even very confidently look at it and draw conclusions and understand what's going on and whatever. So there's a lot of like mystery and uncertainty around this, okay? That's what I'm trying to hammer home here. All right, but this is the true zone. So, okay, what is all of this for, right? So I tried to look into what's going on. And I think what's happening above this is function that reads entity key values. Wait, we need more space. Calls this. I didn't think I would need to draw. I should have brought out my like fucking drawing tablet or some shit. Okay, so I think like what happens, right, I think I should add one more thing. To explain everything. Okay, so I think this is what happens and how all of this happens. And so let me explain what this middle part is first. What is an entity key value? So allow me to boot up Hammer. All right, 1 second. So in the source engine, they have a way of organizing information that they like, right? If we spawn a prop dynamic and we set the model to, let's say, like the sniper fence, right? Here's what entity key values mean. This is an entity. This model thing is well, if we put it in, okay, actually it doesn't change. It doesn't change even in like if we switch it to the human readable version. But okay, this is the entity, this is the key, and this is the value. Actually, it says it here, key value. So the value is, oh, what model is this prop dynamic supposed to be? And the key is like what information that I'm storing, right? So that's what it is. If we go back to our MS Paint, our beautiful MS Paint drawing, there's a function within this resource compiler that handles all of the legwork with reading entity key values, reading information from objects that is important. And then that is inside, or it's not inside, it's called from code that is associated with compiling a map, I think. So, okay, wait, actually we should be a bit more clear. Let's scroll on the box before I continue. Danger zone can be wrong. Okay. Okay, so with all that said, right, this is, I have to emphasize, this could be wrong. We're looking at assembly, we're guessing, etc., etc. But I think what might be happening is that in the map compiling code, it calls the thing that looks at, you know, map objects, and it doesn't have to be map objects, but it looks at objects and it gets information from it. And then from that, for whatever reason, there is a function that compares the information it got from that to something else. Now, this is still weird because why? What are you comparing? Like, you're reading the information, you're getting information from the object. Why do you need to compare it, and what are you possibly comparing it for? Here's what I think is happening. What seems like it might be the case is that when Valve updates their map compiler, they want to have a way to check if they fucked up, right? Let's say they go and change a bunch of code about how entities are read, or like they change how an entity functions, and they have a new version of the compiler. They want to make sure that they didn't do anything wrong and break anything that they shouldn't. So what I think might happen is that they compile a map and they have a new, they have it compiled under the new code and then the old code. And then this is where I think the comparison happens. They check if the old and the new match. And if they, if they match or don't, then, that's something like the Valve developer can go and check on. But this comparison function needs you to like deliberately go and activate it. You need to go and like put something into it and say it should run, or it should like compare things for it to like do anything meaningful. So that's why it feels like it's like a debug thing. Like this is mainly used for checking if the code that we changed like fucked anything up terribly, or if we're chill, And so what does that all mean? If I try to synthesize all of this into some sort of theory, what I think might be happening is that they are testing Team Fortress 2 maps. And they are wait, hold on, let me see exactly what I wrote. Okay, here's what I wrote. Maybe this means they have been doing work getting Source 2 to compile Source 2 TF2 maps. And they also updated how they handle the control point entity. So they added an exemption to make their debugging tool not throw errors about it, which is why we see the hologram reference. Like they're converting like source 1 entities into source 2, and they're checking if everything's okay, if anything like messed up, or if they like interpreted things wrong or whatever. And the hologram is relevant here as well, because you might think, oh, it's just like a hologram, like who cares, right? It's probably just like any old prop, and it doesn't matter, right? Here's where it gets interesting. In Team Fortress Source 1, if we go check on the team control points, this entity is interesting because, wait a second, in the actual entity itself, they straight up embed the capture point hologram model path, and this is literally exactly what is shown, or what we saw in the GitHub diff in resource compiler. It's literally all here. Item model 1, 2, key value, it's all here. It literally references it. So if you really want to jump a few hoops, right? If we try to, like do a little bit of interpreting, a bit of speculating here, you could conclude that they're doing something with TF2 maps and entities, and they're maybe converting from source 1 to source 2. They're making sure everything's okay, or they're doing things to update like how their compiler works with entities and stuff like that. Like maybe this could be work that they're doing to create a tool that automatically converts source 1 maps into source 2 with a lot more other stuff on top of it, right? Just like automatically fixing a lot more entity jank and whatever, so they don't have to do it manually. And so that's why you would want a before and after check to make sure you didn't fuck everything up, because you're doing a lot more than just like direct translations. You're fixing up more jank and catching weird source 1 stuff. And this cap hologram thing, maybe they exempted it because sorry, maybe they exempted this because they already converted this to V model, or they already have a thing in their code to automatically translate this direct hard-coded reference to the cap point model to whatever it's supposed to be in source 2, and that's why you would ignore it, right? That's why you would say, okay, comparison tool, stop telling me about this because we have something for this, you know? Like, we already got this sorted. It's going to be a different path. It's going to reference a different model, and that's okay. That's what it might be. This is what it might be. I don't know how many different ways I need to say it, and I don't know how many more ways I can say it. Please consult the graph. Danger zone. This is me guessing what might be happening, but it's so hard to say because it's assembly and all this other stuff, and you know, very likely when this goes out and more people see it, there'll be some ultra giga nerd who decides to dig even deeper, and some of this turns out to be wrong, or like, you know, some of the inferences I've made about what function does and whatever could be wrong. You know, maybe it's not map compiling code, maybe it's something else, right? But it's hard to say. It's speculation, but it's interesting, and you can think about it, how much it is real or not, and etc. Okay, here's one last interesting thing about this compare function. I have to update my diagram. I have no space to update my diagram. Okay, hold on. We need to move this guy out of the way. So, interestingly, this cap point hologram is not the only guy in here for some reason. He has a companion. Materials Dev Fog of War Cloud 1 VTEX. So I did find out what this is. We have to dive back into Source 2 Viewer, and unfortunately we have to open the Dota files. I think it's in here. If we go to, what was it? Materials, Developer, Cloud 1. Here's what it looks like. Here's what it is. Here's what I was referencing. So I don't know enough about Dota to say anything meaningful about this. As you can see in my recents, I did try to see if I can investigate this. I tried to open up the Dota 2, like the map that they use in the game to play, and I did try to see if there's anything I could really understand, but I don't know. I have no clue what this is for, but it's interesting that there is something else in that, like, exception zone, along with cap point hologram. Maybe at some point, the Dota 2 devs had to do a bunch of entity, like, adjustment stuff, and they were changing how the clouds work in Dota 2. I don't know. But VTEX is a Source 2 format. In Source 1, they use VTF. So it's some sort of thing that happened like after Source 2 at some point. So something interesting to think about. And I think that's all I have to say about it. I cannot say anything more beyond that. I have no clue what happens in Dota 2, and it could even be happening. All right, I have a written outro here. Let me read this. But anyways, so that is your latest in Codename TF. These new bits of breadcrumbs are interesting. On top of the breadcrumbs we have also had last time. If you remember, last time there was interesting things to talk about with Codename TF. There was a Funk respawn room entity that showed up, and that's a TF2 exclusive thing. Other Valve games have functions and entities that perform a similar function, but they're not called that. Funk respawn room is a TF2 only thing, and that showed up last time we talked about Codename TF. But of course, I have to say, it's always possible. This is all nothing. It's always possible that all of these crumbs are coincidences, and they're just making a new game that uses Team Fortress placeholders, for example. Or maybe they want to make like a TF2 spiritual successor, and that's why they're pulling in so much like Team Fortress stuff, right? Like, who really knows? But in the end, I hope this was interesting to see, and I hope we get a new Team Fortress Source 2 or something like that. Who knows? That's it. Hope you had fun. Okay, goodbye. End the video here. Okay, I think I covered everything. I don't think I fucked anything up. Did I say enough times that I'm guessing and it's like speculating and you can't hold me at gunpoint for these inferences that we're making? Did I say that enough? Also, if there's did I say anything that was confusing? I feel like I'm pretty sure I explained absolutely everything, right? Like, I think the video will also clean it up and make it a bit better. If I didn't explain everything too nicely, but I think it's okay. Add text. We'll see. I think I said it so many times. I think it should be fine. People should get it. Record a voiceover? Yeah, I suppose so. But was there anything that you guys feel like didn't make any sense? Like, all of it was very explained, right? The V comp map thing is very interesting. Like, I think it's hard to I don't know how that wouldn't be, like, it's like so certainly some sort of like weapon skin thing. Like, I like, I guess you could say like TF is not Team Fortress and they're making some new like shooting game that needs weapon skins. Like, I guess, you know, that's also still possible. But yeah, anything that was confusing or anything else you guys want to say? What's up the Hydro context? I don't know. I need to talk to Great Blue about it. I was making a new Titanfall game. Yep, that makes sense. We're just speculating why they're using. Yeah, there's weird things like popping up here and there. I'm on my 10th watch streak. Thank you, gamer. Thank you, my greatest fan, my greatest hero, my strongest soldier. TF stands for Trollface or trolling us. I can't believe it. Yeah, there was also, wait, yeah. they could genuinely be trolling us. There was I don't know if you guys saw this. There was a people were data mining Dota 2 stuff, and there was a what the hell is it? Oh, I'm not logged in on Twitter. I was trying to look for a Twitter post, but because I'm not logged in, they just fuck with you and give you like posts out of order. Oh, let me find this. Dude, where is it? I'm scrolling so far. Okay, I found it. There's a people were data mining Dota 2 and then like a variable name very clearly laid out that there was some like Dota 2 Dark Carnival thing coming, and then they renamed it to like, why are you guys reading our variable names? So, you know, I mean, obviously they would know it's happening too. Like, there's no way they had no idea up until this point that we were reading their fucking like strings and variable names. But, you know, it is kind of funny. A new Titanfall game would be dope. Yeah, of course, and Valve would be the ones making it. If they rather troll it, no, there's no way they're trolling. Like, it's such a waste of time for them to bother any of this stuff. It's definitely just like a silly thing, like a Valve dev decided to do like on like one afternoon. And just like and also reading a variable is like very easy. Entire Half-Life community has been on a drop for a long time. Valve is just screwing us over. Why would they do that? That's so mean. They're just encouraging negative PR. I don't know why they'd ever like poke the hornet's nest like that. But yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I really hope I didn't get to have like a very, very deep and like thorough dive on all the like tap point hologram stuff. I hope someone who is like an ultra nerd about like assembly stuff can go and like confirm things more clearly. But I think it's interesting. I mean, even just the cap point hologram, like even showing up is interesting because it's very, very, very clearly like a TF2 thing. Like there's no denying it. And I think like when you take everything into context, the Funk respawn room stuff from previous data mines, and then yeah, the weapon skin stuff and the hologram stuff. Like it's so, I feel like it's starting to paint a picture that is like, even if you really, really desperately wanted to deny it, it's like getting hard to. It's kind of hard to say it's not. My messages weren't appearing on YouTube. YouTube has like a filtering thing for like top chat. I just keep it in top chat because it's kinda useful sometimes, as it like makes spammers like piss off. But yeah, unfortunately, that's how YouTube is. Maybe they weren't interested in making Half-Life 3 yet after the Half-Life 2 anniversary doc. It feels like they could have wanted to. I think they were definitely alluding to things. Like I don't think it's that insane to think that they were hinting at things, and also like there's so much. If you look at the mural board for Half-Life HLX, there's so much there that you literally cannot deny something is happening. Like you can still say, oh yeah, fuck it, dude, they're gonna cancel it. That's still possible, right? But you literally cannot deny that like a game was being worked on. And they literally said that they're gonna reprint Raising the Bar, and it just fucking didn't. Which is also another point you cannot deny. Like literally said it's gonna come out in 2025, and then it didn't come out. So what the fuck are they doing? They literally said themselves, and then they didn't do it. Those are 2 points that any Half-Life, like if you just really, really desperately didn't want another Half-Life game to happen, those are facts that you cannot contend with. Like it happened. Like these are all things Valve said and then didn't do. Where's the fucking book, you know? Dota 2 devs read the public Dota 2 subreddit, so there's another pic posted the Dark Carnival thing, they changed the string. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. Interesting things going on. I think it is the hard part about being so tapped in though is that the TF stuff is probably still like years away. Dude, it's gonna be so long before we ever actually see like any fucking screenshots even, or like videos of it. Someone needs to go fly a drone and peek into Valve's windows so we can see what TF is, you know? But yeah. Interesting stuff. Record their CO2 levels. Dude, the crazy part is that the Rockstar fans don't even have to wait. They have literally a date. They already know when it's coming. They can all relax. They have trailers and game trailers and shit. They can all fucking chill the fuck out. Valve fans have fucking nothing. Also, this stream has gone on for an hour. I did it for an hour. That's crazy. I thought this would only take like 10 minutes at most. Well, that's a solid hour of a stream. I don't even need to feel bad for not streaming long enough for like the Saturday stream. Oh wait, I also still have all the shit open, don't I? Hold on, we need to close this. Should we just go back to oogling the pretty crane skin? Let me close this. Quit. Can close this as well. No, I'm not saving my sniper fence on like a block. Some GTA fans don't know other games have been released. Play some CS. Are you guys actually excited to watch me play CS? I've actually started to kind of not want to play it. I'm like bored. Dude, okay, should we have this conversation? Hold on, I need to drink some water first. You were explaining the hologram thing for like 10 minutes alone? Okay, that's fair though. The hologram thing was like a shit fest to get through. Um, yeah, I don't know what I want to do with the CS video. You know how I said I wanted to do a CS video where I get a rank, and then I play bot maps for like a month, and I get a rank again and see if I improve, right? Um, Dude, I'm so conflicted on if I want to make this video. um, does anyone have any opinions on it? What do they think? Is it gonna be an interesting video or not? Um, I'm really like I'm super conflicted on if I actually want to do it. Why not? That sounds pretty soul crushing. While like playing against bots for a month. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna be playing bots for like what's it called, like 10 hours a day. Like I'm just gonna do it for like an hour a day or something. You know, it's just like it's more like a practice regimen than oh I'm gonna only play against bots for 6 hours a day, and that's all I'm gonna do for my whole month. You're not a CS gamer? Wouldn't it be such a waste though if you don't? What do you mean? Like the time I already put into CS, like you're trying to make me sunk costs for like the streams I did and like the time I put into it. I mean, I don't care that much. It's dude, it's more of a commitment to keep going and to like do this whole thing for a month and whatever. I'll watch it either way, but that's probably not indicative of how it would do or how soul crushing it is to make. Yeah, the soul crushing part is that I don't even have fucking Premiere unlocked, and after I unlock Premiere, I have to fucking win 10 fucking games of Premiere. Um like I don't know. I think like the idea I don't know, dude. I've been in like a questionable head state like recently as well. Okay, hold on. That sounded worse than I wanted to convey. Like I'm not suicidal or anything. I've just been I've just been really on and off about the idea, and I'm very like uncertain about it. You've won one game so far? No, I've definitely won more than that. That's crazy. No, there's definitely more than that. Um, Start covering CS code. We don't have it though. Actually, you know what I wanted to do? Here's an alternate idea. I literally thought of this morning. You know what I should do instead? Portal 1, but every X seconds a turret spawns on top of my head. I actually think I should abandon the CS2 video because I want to make a not TF2 video just to see how it would go, right? That's the point. I have like millions of TF2 video ideas I could do and work on, you know? Like that's not hard. But what about this instead? Wouldn't this actually be more fun? That sounds impossible depending on the value of X. I mean, that would be the point. That's how you make it fun. That's how you somehow make a Portal video in 2026. One turret won't be a problem. I mean, if it stacks every second and I have to like figure out the puzzles, like it might fuck things up, man. I mean, I feel like it's pretty, you know, it could pretty easily happen. If you don't like CS, don't play it. I mean, I have my own opinion on things. The point was I wanted to see what the masses thought, you know? Portal, except your portals randomly get shifted. I don't think that'll be as fun. Also, Portal is hard to mod. I didn't realize this, but like Portal doesn't have any modding tools, which is strange. Even me trying to do this like turret thing might be hard. Portal surfaces are inverted. That's literally been done. That's someone has actually already done it. Yeah. Yeah, but they spawn on your head, fall over, and die. I mean, I guess that'll be the point of the fucking challenge. Yeah, does this sound interesting at least though? If there's a lot of like, I guess if it's what's it called, divisive, if it's uncertain if it's a good challenge or not or how hard it would be, then that's interesting, right? Now you have like a reason to click, and you can see how easy or how far I get in the challenge. What about Mr. X is chasing you the entire time? I feel like that's kind of basically what this is though. Like a turret spawning on you. One in 1,000 chance for a jump scare. Like it's more likely the longer you're stuck on the puzzle. That's so stupid, man. It's just gonna be me desperately, like, I don't know. I feel like that's hard to make a video fun because it's like me being like psychologically tormented. Like, I don't know how well that's gonna come through in a video. You're cooking, something like that would be okay. I think that might not be a terrible video. It could be interesting. Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to try it. Maybe at the least, it'll be something I can try that doesn't fucking take me a billion years to do as well, like with CS. Variable percent run in Portal. I mean, those are all things people have done though, right? I don't know how many people would be like especially interested if I fuck with airboats. Like, do I have a reputation for being the airboat guy? You know, what would it be interesting about me doing it? Every challenge you think of would definitely drain you psychologically to the soul. I think the turret one could be kind of fun though. Or like Portal 1, but every 8 seconds like a random explosion spawns next to me. Like that could actually be kind of funny. Like every second, like in a radius around me, like an explosion randomly fucking goes off, and it's just fucking constant explosions or some shit. You can mash up all of these already done challenges and make a new fresh video. What? So it's just Portal 1, but it's like the surfaces are inverted and I have to do an airboats and other shit, just keep stacking it. Just the more is more philosophy. The polar opposite of less is more. The fall damage one might be good. What's the fall damage one? Literally Marbler, yeah. Where's the portal with fall damage? But fall damage is already enabled. What do you mean? There is already like fall damage. Portal 1 by invert the surfaces twice. Welcome to my Portal 2 playthrough, everyone. Dude, this is crazy. Imagine if what you can portal on is inverted, so what you can portal can't be portaled, and then I invert that again. Holy shit. Does Portal 1 not have fall damage? I'm pretty sure it does. Portal doesn't have fall damage? Wait, actually, am I insane? Kel can't take fall damage because of shoes. Oh. Wait, what the fuck? Portal never had fall damage? Dude, I'm not trolling. I actually really genuinely... I swear to God, I have memories of like taking fall damage in Portal 1. Am I going insane? What? Both portals don't have any? Portal LARPer? To be fair, I've never claimed to be like a Portal hyper fan. Portal is just in this conversation because it's like the only other Valve game that's not so AIDS to fucking make videos about, you know? I guess Left 4 Dead 2 could be in there. But you know, like all the other like big like active Valve games are like fucking CS, which is fucking like all of the fucking Valve games right now are like the Russian man's like wet dream, you know? It's like CS, extremely hardcore tactical, like precise aim shooter. Dota 2, fucking like toxic wasteland MOBA game, and like Deadlock, made by Ice Frog, the fucking MOBA guy. Like all of the fucking Valve games are extremely hardcore, and like I don't know how you make videos about them. It's like the only cool things to make in like the Valve sphere are like TF2, Portal, and like I don't know what else you got in there. Like I guess Half-Life, but Half-Life is like a billion years old, you know? It's kind of rough out here being like a Valve fan. TF2, but everyone has a portal gun. You have no idea how fucking hard that would be. Like, it's like, okay, actually, it would be doable if the portals didn't render. If you had to make it so that you could see through the portals, it would be extremely difficult. Like, I don't even know if I could hire like a game dev to do it for me. Like, that's how hard it would be. You could play a non-Valve game. Okay, the point is, well, I don't mind doing a non-Valve game, but the point was that, like, I wanted to see what my career, like, how people would react if I made, like, not TF2 things. And so the point also was to, like, warm up to it, right? So instead of, like, jumping from, like, TF2 to, like, fucking, I don't know, like, Marvel Rivals, right? You can kind of, like, ease into it, right? Like, you know, like an ice bath, you like slowly lower yourself into it, right? So instead of jumping from like TF2 to the Marvel Rivals, you can go TF2, another Valve game that's more palatable, right? And then you get into whatever other thing you want to get into, like Minecraft or something, right? That was my idea. Like, I just thought it would be smart to be a little more cautious about it. That was my my hope, basically. Play Ricochet? Of course. Yes. That makes sense. The lockback video ends when I'm having fun. Wait, what do you mean? So it never ends? That's the point? Monster Rancher 2 for PlayStation? Yeah, but like... Yeah, for TF2 videos, there's like infinite fucking TF2 videos I can make. You can do like, oh, TF2, but like, you can use the fucking gravity gun. Like, that is possible. But, yeah, you know, I'm trying to do it like a not TF2 thing. And like, I don't know, when you think about it, it's kind of crazy. Like, the Valve YouTuber scene, it's like, if you're not in TF2, you're in nothing. It's like... like, it's kind of made me realize, I mean... it's not that I never thought this was the case. I didn't, like, I've always considered it was kind of hard to make Valve videos that weren't TF2, but like, now that I'm actually trying to also seriously do it, it's given me like greater appreciation for like how much harder it is. Like, even more than before, you know? Like, Jesus Christ, like, what do you make videos on if you're not making TF2 videos? And you're trying to cater to like, you're trying to like court the Valve fans, you know? Because there's no way a Valve fan, like a casual Valve fan, is also watching like CS or like Dota videos. Like, those are so hardcore, and it's such like... It's like, you only watch that if you're fans of those games, and those games only, right? It's like, those games are games you, like, you play for 10k hours, and that's all your life is devoted to, right? Like, a Dota fan only plays Dota. And like, a CS fan only plays CS. Like, they're like locked in games. CS are their own things, yeah. I don't think people really care about what game specifically you talk about as long as it's in a similar style. I mean, I think I agree, but if we're talking about the matters of like a fucking, you know, career, I kind of want to ease into it if I can, you know? If, let's say, I dedicated 2 years to trying to make like a not TF2 video and I just can't, then yeah, fuck it, let's just roll the dice, you know what I mean? And I'm with you there, right? But if I can afford to, if I can, you know, like, comprehend the way to, you know, like, ease into it, then, you know, we should try it, right? You know? CS2 has modded mini games and stuff, but CS2 is so fucking boring. Dude, even if I was like a CS YouTuber, it'd be so fucking depressing. Like, I don't know how anyone makes videos for that fucking video game, dude. Besides talking about like skins and fucking esports, like, CS is so hard to make videos about. I don't know. Shit is so fucking boring. It's such a dead game, in like a content way, you know. Like War Isle, yeah, I'd just be making mods again, but like I don't think they're that interesting. Start your CS2 gambling career. Yeah, there's something to be said for like the like biggest guy to come out of CS in like the longest time is fucking like Skins guy. Guy, dude, if you've ever tried to watch OnlyPixel play the fucking video game, I'm dead ass better than him. That guy doesn't play fucking video games. He just clicks menus. Like, he's like a GUI fucking gamer. Guy plays like fucking point and clicks like fucking like fucking Pajama Sam fucking games, dude. GUI Gary. Guy doesn't play fucking video games. It's crazy. Dude, the biggest guy to come out with CS is a guy who just fucking looks at a spinner and he goes, gold, gold, gold. Like, what the fuck are we doing here, man? For being such a huge game, I'm always surprised at how few Dota YouTubers there are. I think the thing is that I think like what it is that there's like a split between like English fans and like, you know, like non-English fans. I think like for the English sphere, Dota and CS are extremely dead. True. I think the problem though is that those are games that are like very catered to like Eastern Europeans for whatever reason and like Asians. So like, actually, I don't know if this is true for Dota, but in like China and like Russia, CS is definitely like much bigger, and I think their YouTube scenes or like content creation scenes are bigger. And like on like Chinese TikTok, like Douyin, you can there's like a lot of CS videos. Like they fucking love CS in Asia and like Russia and like Eastern Europe. It's just not as big in like, you know, North America and like English speaking parts of the, you know, internet. And I mean, also you can observe this in like the esports tournaments. Like no English speaking country is anywhere close to doing anything. It's all fucking Europeans and Asians in there, man. It's a European and Asian game, you know. Like, and NACS has died like a million times over. And at this point, the only people still in it are just trying to farm sticker money or like fucking Twitter engagement or some shit, you know? And yeah, same for like Dota. Dota is like a super Russian thing. Like I don't have no idea who in fucking America or any fucking English speaking country ever fucking plays it. Dota, CS, and esports is pretty much dead. Yeah, like even the fucking Dota 2 subreddit is like ultra dead. If you compare it to something like TF2 or some shit, like no one in English, no one who speaks English plays that shit. There's plenty of Russian Dota YouTubers, majority even. CS YouTube scene is kind of dead. You can't really do casual stuff like you do in TF2 and pro stuff. People just watch pros. Yeah. But yeah, basically to say what you're saying, I think you're right that it's dead, but it's dead specifically in like English scenes. In like Russian and like Asian scenes, there's like way more attention and like interest in it. Dota is very big in Russia, yeah. Can I win a match of CS but only use pistols or a knife? Dude, I can't even win a match of CS with rifles. Like I like ops. Like I don't know. I don't know what you think is gonna happen there, buddy. Wait, hold on, yeah, the smart market move for making YouTube content and Valve stuff is Deadlock? Are you Banana DL for Banana Deadlock? Wait, that's crazy. You know how like people add like CS or like TF to their name? Are you Banana DL for Deadlock? The problem though is that I don't think many people watch Deadlock stuff on YouTube though, still. What's crazy actually is that Deadlock has like an insane amount of players on Steam. But I don't know, are they all like Russians or some shit as well? There's some popular Deadlock YouTubers who I'm actually very curious because every like instance I've seen of it from like, you know, like top streamers, like blah blah blah, there's just no views in it, you know? Yeah, as far as I know, Dota still has like limited audience. Dude, Defi, like he's like hovering at like 1K. No views yet, that's the thing. Okay, yeah, so we're in agreement. Okay, never mind. We don't even have to argue about this. We're in it's kind of still like incubating. When the game drops for real, it's on a skyrocket. I think it's not insane to say that. I think you can have a point. But that's if and in the future, so we'll have to see. Kind of hard to argue about things that hasn't happened yet as well, so we'll have to see. I haven't seen any gameplay of Deadlock yet. That's crazy. I've never seen a Deadlock YouTuber break 100K. Yeah, that's pretty bad. At least like from my POV of trying to like career switch and like whatever, you know, or not career switch, but like transition my YouTube channel. Deadlock stuff is niche because the game isn't even out yet. Yeah, though it's crazy though that they still have so many players on Steam. Like, I don't know if you guys ever looked at it, but like, oh nice. This indie developer got like fucking rich in the span of like a week. Okay, here's Team Fortress. Number 39, where's Deadlock? Wait, where is it? Oh, it's here at 34. Dude, it has like 50k players. That's fucking crazy. For like a game that's not even out. And it's in like closed beta, and there's still so many hoops to jump through of like invites and all this shit. Deadlock had 100k on the last major update. Yeah, I've seen that. But like even now, it's fucking crazy. Wait, did you send me an embed? Why? Wait, what? Why didn't... This is so strange. How do I like zoom out or like whatever? I can't do that, huh? Can I just do this? Does this work? Charts. Yeah, but Deadlock is crazy, dude. Like peaking at like 171 is crazy. There's so many people who apparently play it. Deadlock has random clips and animations that pop off crazy on TikTok. Dude, you know what Deadlock gives me jealousy for though? Like I'm not jealous of like Dota 2 or CS. I have like, how to describe it, polish envy for Deadlock. Dude, one day, I don't know if I can ever make this a video that's like interesting, but Deadlock is so fucking pretty. It's fucking insane. Like artistically, Deadlock is so, it's ridiculously impressive, you know? Just like the way that they have like, you know, like the hideout, instead of like having a menu and everything is like things in game, and like the UI and like the texture and like the character design and everything. Like everything is so fucking, dude, they're trying so hard. It's crazy. It's like, it's impressive. It's like incredibly impressive how much like polish and like effort has been put into it, like artistically. That's what I'm like jealous of. I feel like honestly, you could say like TF2 is like one of the prettiest and like most like artistic or aesthetic games on the market. And like so many games didn't even manage to beat it for so long. And like Deadlock is, I don't know, it's crazy. The aesthetics of Deadlock is actually just insane. Like as like a super like snooty like highbrow like art guy and whatever, you know, like Dota is so pretty, it's crazy. Crazy how Valve went from Neon Prime to Deadlock. Yeah, I saw the leaks of old Neon Prime, and I thought it was like a disappointment they shifted to Deadlock, but I think like the newer like brighter style. But I think it makes sense, seeing as they develop it more. When they first switched over, I thought Neon Prime was like better looking and like more interesting, but you know, seeing how Deadlock has shaped up today, it's definitely the right call. Dev takes a lot of feedback ideas from the community on top of it. Fair. Yeah, the only like disappointing part is that Deadlock is not a casual game. Dude, unironically, if they just threw in like a fucking 24 player mode with like payload and CP, Deadlock would be such a fucking incredible game. if there are casual modes, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about Street Brawl, but that's still not very casual. And like, I don't know, I wish they added more players into it. Like, yeah, I don't know. There's also a PvE mode rumored for it. Isn't that fake? I heard that was a fake leak. I might be more tapped into Deadlock than you at this point, Mr. Banana DL. But yeah, if they have like really good casual modes for Deadlock, it could be like really fun. And I hope they do make it like a game that's accessible, because they put so much work into like how pretty it is and like everything for it to like all go to waste. You know, it's crazy. There's community game modes you can play, but it's hard to set up. What is the community game modes you're talking of? I actually don't think I've heard of any. There might be a Risk of Rain S PvE game mode eventually. Dude, it's so funny that they like that they hired the Risk of Rain devs to just remake Risk of Rain. They sold it and then they just fucking just remake it in Deadlock. Bhop tag prop hunt. Deadworks.net. What is this? The fuck? There's a client? Wait, you're hosting like dedicated servers for it? What the hell? Wait, what? Mog Bhop. Is there videos of this? What is a C# axis? What did he do? Oh, it's roll the dice. That's cool. Is there any video of the Bhop thing? There's a whole video for it. Deadlock Bhop. Guide how to Bhop in Deadlock. Is this real Bhop where you just hold spacebar and there's like source strafing in it though? Wait, genuine question. Does Deadlock have source strafing? Like you do in like CS? Yes? Oh. Okay, that does actually make it a lot more attractive. Someone made a BR mode for Deadlock? Deadlock movement is advanced as hell. No, I'm aware. I know you can like wall jump and a bunch of other shit. And you can slide and whatever. The only thing that filters me is that I don't really like the third-person POV. Like, I could adapt if I really had to, and I had to put my mind to it, and I could get over it, but I kind of don't like the third-person POV, you know? I don't know if anyone else relates. Also, this video is really fucking ugly. How is this 1080p? This video is so buns. What did he do to it? Where's the bitrate? Okay, interesting. No, this is cool. You have ways to kill air drag is very useful to learn. Interesting. Gluten snake. Gluten snake. Okay, this guy has like 16k view or 16k subs. That's the problem. Like, no, what's it called? Like, I don't want to discourage and be like an asshole and be like, oh, he sucks, he's not good enough and whatever, right? But this is not like you can't really live off of making videos of this little views, you know? It's like career-wise not really viable, you know? Like, you know, congrats to him, and what he's done is impressive and all that. You know, not to put him down, but Shonate discovers some people don't have YouTube as a job. No, I'm just saying we're all talking about this from the context of like, dude, fuck you. Dude, you know what I'm talking about. We're talking about all of this in context of like me transitioning and doing other stuff and like furthering my career. I'm just saying like me going to like Deadlock may not be the best idea, you know? Putting someone down so he can feel better about himself, stop hating. Is people just putting trust in the game they expect it to blow up and want to get into it early? Yeah. That's fair. I mean, I don't think it's like a terrible gamble, and I think it's fair for them to want to take that gamble. It's just, I don't know if I really would want to do it, you know? I think like it depends how big the modding tools are. If I could like remake, if I could turn Deadlock into me making a video game, that could be mildly interesting. If I was just like, hey guys, let's just put TF2 in Deadlock and we try to make like a 5 CP game mode in it or other shit, I guess it could be kind of fun that way. And like, I make a bunch of shit, like crazy mod stuff, but I don't know. The big thing is that I would have to try make a Deadlock video and see how my audience reacts to it, but I don't know. A lot of his income is external stuff. Do you know what the external stuff is? Are you saying like... I'm curious what you mean by external stuff. Do you mean like Patreon or like Twitch subs, or what do you mean? What counts as external? But if you get, I've seen his viewer counts. Like if you get to around where he is, like you can get by. Like it's definitely fine. Like I am not surprised at all, and I fully assume he's doing it full time and he's chilling. There's a mod for that already being made. Interesting. Only thing I don't like about Deadlock is the gameplay. Is the MOBA, yeah. Things like coaching. There's people trying to like invest in Deadlock to become like a esports pro for it early. That's interesting. He's selling bricks. Holy shit, really? Him too? Damn, the brick market is really fucking saturated. I got in at a terrible time. Fuck me. Deadlock has a sizable esports scene as far as games go. I mean, it's also because they're all fully expecting Valve to dump like $1 billion into it. Which honestly would be crazy if what's it called? If Valve didn't either. Like Valve tried to put on like a wait, hold on, does anyone know? Is anyone here tapped into Artifact? They promised a really big tournament, right? But did it even actually even happen with Artifact? I don't know if it ever even actually happened, right? Like I know they for sure promised. They tried to promise a huge tournament for Artifact, and then I don't know if they did it. Don't think it happened? Yeah, I don't think it happened. What was Artifact? Valve tried to make a card game and then it like burned and exploded. It like crashed and burned. Dude, it's crazy. Yeah, actually, it's so funny. There's so many Valve fans who don't even know what Artifact is at all. Do not compare Artifact and Deadlock. I'm just saying that like they try to promise a huge tournament for Artifact. Underlords, yeah, also Underlords. And yeah, like I mean, at this point, like I would be very surprised if Deadlock doesn't get like some huge tournament just like pumping the shit out of it, and like if you're in like the initial wave of like Deadlock pros at like top, it probably is gonna be fucking crazy. You're gonna make like generational money from it. And yeah, I don't know. I like Gabe fucking loves Ice Rock, doesn't he? It'd be crazy if he doesn't get to blow a shit ton of Valve money on it. Most of the Artifact team went on to do Deadlock stuff, same lead writer. There will be other tournament orgs that run LANs, I guarantee it. You need to make a Deadlock esports team. The thing is that like I don't know if you guys know, I have like a history in like TF competitive. Like it actually wouldn't be that crazy for me to jump into Deadlock comp. But I mean the biggest thing is just that like it's not very well proven and it could be risky as fuck, you know? That's like the only difficult thing. Like I think Deadlock is really cool and like I don't know if it's like that crazy for me to try get into like a simplified MOBA because like Dota is like, or sorry, not Dota. Deadlock is like a powered down MOBA, right? It's already pretty casual. Like I don't think it's that crazy. The big thing is just if there's enough interest and like viewership in it. That's like the biggest thing. I also do think that like if I was ever gonna transition, like why wouldn't I just transition, like try to transition to be like variety? You know what I mean? It just feels, you know, like if I'm gonna like transition into something, why would I lock myself into another video game again, you know? I remember the Artifact category on Twitch. They just streamed Morbius. Oh yeah, there's like a few Twitch categories that are just fucking pirating movies and shit. There's another one that's for that. I forgot what it is. There's like a few. I think there's one for like some Simpsons game or something, or like I forgot. There's another like meme category that was used for like pirating movies and shit. It was crazy. VP spent 200k to buy out the #1 Deadlock roster over 2 years. Why? This is such an way too early of an investment, isn't it? Like Deadlock is still technically in beta, or not beta, sorry, alpha, isn't it? It's still so long away from actually being a finished game. VP has always been an early esports investor. I see. Wait, is this still? Is me too early a call? Yeah, it's really really early because like easily more than enough time for the #1 current team to fall off heavily. VP disbanded from Deadlock months after. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know though. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, you guys kind of talked me into it. Dude, fuck. I actually, not gonna lie, you guys kind of did move the needle a little bit. I was pretty, like, resistant and hesitant about Deadlock, but I'm, like, warming up to it a little bit. I think the thing is that it's, like, it's a little more, what's it called? It's a little more seductive to me because it's easier to move my TF2 audience to Deadlock because at least there's some overlap with, like, Valve and like whatever, right? It's like an easier transition than me trying to become like complete variety and whatever. I was resistant to Deadlock till my friends forced me. It's been a lot of fun. I don't deny it's fun. I don't deny all of those things. I think Deadlock is like objectively a great fucking video game. There's just personal issues for me that I get filtered in it for, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like the third person. I don't like the MOBA stuff, you know? And like the shop looks fucking confusing as fuck. Can you say appealing instead like a normal person? Wait, how am I fucking it up? Unironically. Oh, wait, actually, on another note, you know what's crazy? I saw that survey. Does someone have a link? How do I find it? I don't know how to search for it anymore. There is a survey made by some community members who were like, oh, where did people come from like the Deadlock scene and whatever. And like TF2 fans were like 50% of Deadlock players in their survey, which was fucking crazy. Oh, he has it. Nice, thank you. Yeah, here it is. If you guys haven't seen it, 7K responses is also very impressive. I wonder how they managed to spread it so far. But there's a stat down here. Yeah, this is at least like a little bit of like better news for me. At least this makes it less scary for me. Apparently, the majority, like, okay, first of all, 50% being Overwatch players is fucking crazy. But yeah, I'm really surprised. TF2 is like fucking 35% of players. Like 35% of players are from TF2. Like that's actually crazy. Bro got it on hand. Yeah, I'm absolutely fucking mind blown because I don't know how Dota if you ask me how this would stack up, I would have thought like Dota League like number 1, number 2 easily, right? Yeah, like I don't understand how it's like Overwatch in TF and like Counter-Strike and Valorant and Apex and Rivals. Like that's really, really surprising. Like that's fucking crazy. Dota then League and obvious. Yeah, because Dota is like Deadlock is 30% TF to 70% League. But it only says it's 32% here. Why is the survey wrong? Hold on, well, you're disagreeing with it. If we add up all of the percentages, it's like Overwatch, TF, like shooter players are like a big majority of it. Not in where people come from, but the mechanics of the game. Oh, okay. Okay, I see what you're trying to say. Yeah, I don't know, but I got the impression that like Dota was basically like a MOBA game. So I'm really surprised. Deadlock is a really bad MOBA, but a good team shooter. Interesting. Oh, you wanna actually? Maybe this is time I could mention it a little bit. You guys want to know something crazy? Well, does someone want to guess what my surprise is? I know someone who does Deadlock. Though we're not like really friends, but I have him added on Steam from like a long time ago. Does someone want to guess who it is? Who do you think? Would anyone actually, if you know this content creator I'm talking about, you could trace how we like cross paths. Gaben? Yes, I'm definitely best friends of Gaben. Dane? You guys already know I'm friends with Dane. That's not a surprise. That's not even in like the candidates. Why do you think I'm friends with Yoshi? Why do you think I would just fucking know Ice Frog? Vegas? No. Actually, it's funny that you try to guess. Banana. Banny's not Deadlock. Super? I don't know Super. Oh, C Ravioli got it. I became friends with Defi like a really long time ago for like TF2 comp stuff. He used to play in like TF2, and we like I added him for that, and we like talked a little bit. But we're not like quote unquote real friends. And like if I ever spoke to him, I'd have to be like, okay, fucking, sorry for the jump scare. Somehow, like we crossed paths before. I'm also another content creator. You want to collab on show or something? I'd have to like introduce myself like that. It'd definitely be like a surprise to just like try to like DM him. Definitely plays with the game. Yeah, that's why I like even am aware of like all the stuff of him. I'm kind of surprised, like, cause I saw like I like when the game was like picking up, I was checking out like the Deadlock Twitch category. I was like, oh, I know who this guy is. What the fuck, Cream edited for him. I don't know Deadlock people. Yeah. Is the reason you play comp because of, or play demo because of comp? No. This is all public info. If you go check on, sorry, I wasn't sure what Steam would show up. Like sometimes when you open your Steam overlay, it like keeps all of this active, right? You can go like press back and see like it'll show you what was open before. I was scared I was gonna leak my fucking like credit card details or some shit. Sorry, AV check. So I have 2.8k in fucking Soldier because that's what I played in comp. I played like I mainly played Pocket, but I also did Roamer and whatever, but dude, I still haven't surpassed my hours in Soldier from comp. Dude, I don't even play Soldier in pubs. I only play demo basically. But I play demo because of he's like the best class in the game. Like I don't know how you wouldn't play him, Like Deadlock, or sorry, not Deadlock. Holy shit, I can't speak anymore. Demo Man has the most control and power in TF2, right? So it's just natural to play him. But also, it's like easy to like transition to him from like Soldier because his, also projectiles and all this other stuff. You have more hours in Soldier than I do entire game. Yes, I literally blew like multiple summers of my life. Dude, I actually think almost every summer in high school I just played MGE. And like comp. Dude, if I didn't become a content creator, I don't know, man. Do a coaching session with him? Maybe if he's down for it. The other thing though is that like I haven't played Deadlock ever, so I do also feel like it would be fun to make content out of playing TF2, or it's not TF2. Holy shit. Okay, my brain is fried. Playing Deadlock for the first time, like a first impression. I think it's kind of, I don't know, I feel like it would be more interesting to not color it by having Defi or some other person there, right? Like, wouldn't it be more interesting for it to be a very pure experience for me to just, try Deadlock for the first time on my own? Though to be honest, I've also watched a lot of like Deadlock streams, so I don't know how interesting that would be. Like I actually already am spoiled on a lot of Deadlock things. The only things I really don't know are like the very intimate like deep mechanics and like the shop stuff and whatever. But like, yeah, I've watched like Deadlock matches like start to finish. I understand the game to like a pretty good degree, I think. Your first 10 hours of Deadlock is losing and raging. Okay, you know what would be interesting? You know what it could be interesting for? If Defi wanted to do it, we could do like I coach a guy from never playing to like whatever like special rank. Like that could actually be genuinely very fun. But I have to reiterate, I've spoken to him maybe like twice in my entire life. Like I don't want to. I'm also trying to be what's it called, like respectful of not like barging into his space. I'm just saying it's fun to think about, but like of course be respectful to like his wishes and don't like rush into his chat like Defi so fucking loves you and he wants to marry you or some shit, Which character do you think you'll play first? I don't know, man. I don't know if any of them really speak to me. I got addicted to like Soldier because I thought like I had a lot of fun like shooting projectiles and like hitting air shots and like reading people and predicting people and stuff like that, and like rocket jumping is very fun. I don't know, as far as I'm aware, I don't know if like there's any particular good analog for that in Deadlock. You need to lose your fears, be egotistical. I'm just saying, don't fucking bother him. Like unnecessarily. Uh yeah, like I don't know. Like Deadlock characters have a lot of like very interesting mechanics in terms of like, you know, like a shooter game, but like I don't know who would speak to me. And I also think demo is very fun, but yeah, I also don't know who like relates to that. You're like a nuke burst heroes. Oh, actually, wait. Okay, one thing I would say. Actually, this reminds me. I remember I used to watch Seagull play Deadlock, and there was a time early in Deadlock where the ice guy, I think his name is Kelvin. There was a really OP build where you could spam like his ice grenades, and it was crazy. End of statement. That's all I have to say. You guys just reminded me of that, and I want to tell you guys about it because it was funny. There was some crazy build that he used to be able to do where you could like spam grenades and just like nuke people. It was crazy. It was funny to watch. Sinclair? What's Sinclair? Isn't Sinclair the sniper girl? Who is Sinclair? You're just gonna have to try all of them. Yeah, I'm aware. Magic guy? What does he look like? I remember most of their appearance. Oh, Sinclair's the magic guy with the top hat. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'll definitely have to try. He's the most hated hero. Yeah, that's another thing that I kind of like to do. If I play like what's it called? Like competitive games, I like to play the character that like everyone hates and like annoys people. Like I try to get into Guilty Gear's Drive to play the Dolphin Girl. I don't like to be the #1 hated character, but I like to. I don't know. There's something sadistic about how I like to play video games. I like to play the character that people like kind of hate, and that like people are kind of annoying. Doorman and Bebop. Oh wait, Bebop. I watched. I don't know if you guys know who he is. There's an ex Overwatch streamer called like Aimbot Calvin who streamed a lot of Bebop, and I had like a bit of fun watching it. Actually, that's what I would say. If I ever played Deadlock, I think I would try him first at least. I remember watching him play Bebop, and it looked pretty fun. He had the strongest gun in the game for a while, despite not being a gun. Interesting. But yeah, the Bebop stuff seemed kind of fun. But I don't know how good he is anymore. Oh yeah, the other hard part that filters me for Deadlock is that they change it so fucking much, you know? It's like an actual full-time job keeping up with everything. It's just so intimidating dipping into it because it changes so much, and you know, to keep up with everything. Also, like the patch notes are so fucking Dota, you know? It's like Ice Frog will write down like 50 weapons that he adjusted by like 0.001 like increments. So it's fucking insane. You sign up for that with it being a beta? No, that is fair. Like I don't blame Valve or anyone besides myself, but I'm just saying it's like intimidating, you know? Nonetheless. Deadlock meta shakes up enough. Heroes are hated change a lot. Yeah, that is fair. And yeah, that is like intimidating, and it's just so much like learning and like keeping up. I mean, I guess that's good for content creation, but I don't know, man. I remember when they used to have updates every 2 weeks, yeah. Wait, what is the patch cadence nowadays? Is it like every half a year? I like it this way. I want to read 2 hours of patch notes. Major patch every 6 months, usually. Interesting. It kind of seems like the Dota team is like the Dota Deadlock team. They're like kind of one thing, and they're like they make one giant update for each game like every half a year, and they're just cycling. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't have anything against Deadlock. Um, I think really the only scary things about it is that it changes very often, and I don't know if I want to be a content creator for it. I don't know if it's sustainable, you know? Like I think like I would definitely hit like I would definitely take like a what's it called, like a view count hit, just because like a lot of TF2 players probably won't get into it, right? Yeah, I don't know. Hard to say. Infernus is always hated. Yeah. But that's my outlook on it right now. I would definitely say, I don't know, it's kind of interesting. It also would be easy to get into just because I would know people from it. Like, if I try to jump into Minecraft, I don't know anyone from Minecraft. At least, like, in Deadlock, I would know people from, like, Team Fortress. uh, and whatever. And I still know a bunch of people from, like, Comp TF2 stuff. But who knows? Yeah, also, like, if definitely wanted to collab about, like, oh, I coached this guy to X rank, it could be kind of funny, but C Ravioli? Are you saying C Ravioli's a Minecraft guy? I guess he kind of is, but like not really. um, he had a video on it. I mean, I'm aware. I know. Um, yeah. Anyways, though, I think I'm gonna call it here. This was a solid 2 hours of streaming. Had a good talk about codename Team Fortress and video game and YouTube stuff. Uh, yeah, I think I'll hit the timer. I'll give you guys a chance if you want to bring up anything else that's like interesting. But I think this is a good time to call it. Cool, productive little stream, and I can go back to working on my stupid video that's taking a million years to make. Here you go. Wow, I just got here. I mean, yeah. Who would want you around? Of course. Add 3 minutes on the timer. Why? For what? Justify it. C has pivoted pretty hard into Minecraft, it feels like. Makes more sense given how much more popular it is. I mean, that is fair though. I feel like Minecraft is also kind of falling off again. I think like Minecraft felt big because it had like a COVID spike in interest and it's kind of falling off again. And like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't really, I'm not that interested in Minecraft as like a individual. And I do feel like if I was gonna pivot into a different game, I would ideally kind of try to at least kind of like have an interest in it, right? Like, uh, hopefully I would at least, like be into it, right? Like, I feel like Deadlock would be easy to pivot to actually. Like, besides like the viewership stuff, like Deadlock would be easy to pivot into. I feel like because I feel like I could get into, the game and all its mechanics and like whatever, right? Minecraft YouTube is gross. What do you mean? Make COVID 2? Now you're cooking. Minecraft keeps spiking and falling off every few months. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Minecraft has actually kind of been falling off after its like COVID spike, and then people kind of like got bored of it again. I don't know, man. Minecraft is like, I think like Minecraft is kind of like Call of Duty, where like the games are really big and there's a lot of people who play it, but it's not like a very dedicated fan base. And it's like, when you look at how much is sold, you're like, oh, this must be the biggest game, surely, right? But then the problem is that a lot of the player base are all casuals who won't even watch content. You know what I'm trying to say? In a weird way, what you make content for, like the biggest game isn't actually like a direct shortcut to what game to make content for. You want to make content for games that have the most engaged and like tapped in, what's it called, like participants and like audiences, right? Like if you would want like an audience that actually like really hotly cares about the video game. So I guess in that sense, I don't know. Deadlock actually could hypothetically be pretty good. What's another game that has like a very like invested like esports scene? Maybe I'm wrong actually. Does League of Legends get a lot of viewers? What about like Overwatch? Overwatch is so fucking dead like esports wise though. And like, why are Overwatch players like tapped into content creators? For what reason? Is it because they cannibalize like the TF2 audience? um, I just occasionally play mod pack with friends every once in a while. Yeah, like that's the problem. It's like, uh, if you have having a lot of casual fans doesn't actually really matter sometimes because they're just like they don't like seek out and want to watch like Minecraft videos and shit, and you don't get like you don't get to farm that audience. Valorant? Does Valorant have a lot of views? I don't think they do. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think yeah, I don't know. I think the hard part is like sticking yourself to one video game and just being like locked into it, you know? I'm not sure if there's any one game you could lock yourself into that would be like crazy. Maybe like Grand Theft Auto. Maybe if I you know what, guys, I gotta go buy a PS6 or PS5 and buy GTA 6 and make GTA videos. I gotta make a video about like, oh, top 10 GTA 6 Easter eggs that you missed. GTA 6, yeah, maybe it'll be big, maybe. Um anyways, I think that's it. I think that's a good stream. That's a good opportunity to wrap it up. Oh, we're also just on the 2 minute or the 2 hour mark. Yeah, I hope everyone had fun. Join Discord and why is my thing not working? I'm trying to open my bookmarks. Follow on Twitch for wait, why does C follow me on Twitch? How'd the hydro grind go? Oh god. Wait, it's actually crazy that you show up at this hour. Cause I do kind of need to talk to you about the hydro stuff. Dude, I don't know if we should do it. That's the hard part. Wait, hold on. Do you want to have the conversation now? If you do, I need to go piss. Dude, I wanted to end the stream because I really wanted to pee. Dude, if we're gonna hash out our hydro shit. Add 5 minutes to the timer. Gray Blue paid actor coming in to delay me. We can do Discord DMs. I mean, if you have time to talk about it now, we might as well just get through it, you know? But all I was gonna say was that I tried to do like a test of Hydro. Like before getting too deep into map editing, I wanted to see how good the baseline geometry of Hydro is, you know, just like how salvageable it is, how much, you know, sauce there is to it if there's like, you know, much to it, right? So on the workshop there is like a hydro conversion to attack defend, and I tried to play it and it was fucking awful. Dude, I got so depressed after playing it. Dude, it's so bad. I don't know how you like can salvage hydro. Like you would have to fix everything. You'd have to change it so much. I don't know if it's doable. Have you tried to do it, Grey Blue? Like have you tried to play just hydro like as it is with like viewers and shit? Like the map is like there's also crazy ass sightlines. You know the dam area? Like it's a fucking ginormous sightline. Dude, I don't know how we would fix it. I played normal hydro before. I think like I am very pessimistic about trying to fix it. Like I think it might be fucked. Dude, it's so I don't know how you fix it, dude. It's so broken. The map is so bad. There's not even like yeah, I don't know. All of the points are so weird, and like the big thing is that you would have to also change. You have to fuck off all of the displacements because all of their walkways and like entryways and hallways are so tiny. It's like 2007 size, you know? I still want to give it a go, but I don't have to do map contest if you don't want to. Oh my god, guys, he's releasing me from the basement. Wait, this is huge. This is why we needed to do it on stream. In a Discord DM, he'd never let me out of the basement. There's no way he'd ever let me out of the basement. If we didn't do this on displacement are easier, just a coward? What the fuck? Dude, there's no way. No. I know how to work with displacement, but they're all gonna be fucking like misaligned and shit if you try to start like changing their dimensions and stuff. It's just so ass. Turn off 3D mask and vertex edit. That will not actually, okay, that would work for floors, but I don't know if it will work well for like what's it called, like walls and stuff. Because they won't also necessarily be aligned as well. Like I can see that for floor tiles, but like I don't know how I don't know if it would work for like like mountains and like whatever. Just copy paste 2 foot onto it. I've looked at it in Hammer. I mean, I feel like you should. Actually, you did say you played it before. Maybe try to play it like again, like in, in like to refresh yourself. I try to play it. Take my pennies, thank you. I played it with viewers and it was so bad. It just wasn't fun, dude. It was, I don't know, man. I felt like it was like it was gonna be so much work to fix all of the glaring issues of it. Like it's so, I don't know, man. Gonna throw Great Blue under the bus. Blue Fort had a couple of displacement issues across its development. Oh, interesting. Wowee. How the turntables, how the situation develops. So you're saying he's not even, he's just leaving fucking holes everywhere, huh? This so-called easy to change displacements and my alleged cowardice, that's the issue. They're fixing the recent version that I've not released. Or if they're not released, then there's no third-party independent like auditors who can confirm the veracity of your displacements. How convenient that this is not something a independent auditor can make sure everything is okay. How convenient that you also know a few of the members of Trump's family. Okay, I'm just kidding. Maybe that's a little too far. Hello, YXR. Anyways, I don't know if dude, I feel like it's so insurmountable. Like I think like what might be more interesting, Great Blue, if you still want to do a map contest, is if we did something like you take an okay map and you like fix it, or we like try to convert it to a different game mode. Like if we try to take what's a good example for this? Maybe if you take like upward and you made it like a control point map, like that could be an interesting contest. So upward is also very displacementy. I don't know, it's kind of hard. You don't have to do the map you don't want to. I didn't think it would be that bad if you're not weak sauce. I've had the idea of converting CTF maps into RD for ages since I think CTF but good. That's not a terrible idea. But no, I mean, I try to give it a chance, but I played it with viewers on stream. We just got like, dude, it was so bad. It just, dude, like no one had fun. The geometry is so ass. Dude, it's like, because like it's like everything is sized for like 2007. It's like every walkway and entryway would have to be changed because they're all so like suffocating, And like it's so easy to spam and like, yeah, I don't know. It'd be so much work. I'm just saying, actually, I would update my statement to say if we wanted to do this, it would take longer than even just like July. It would be such a long project, I think that's the bigger issue. I think I would say, yeah, I would say that's like more accurately my position, that like this seems like it might be way too much effort. You'll be surprised how much room you can make. I'd be okay doing it for an August thing though. I think like unless you really want to do it. I think if you really wanted to do it, no, but like you want me to put 2 months into making Hydro for the summer? The problem is that for my POV, I think like I would have to edit every single fucking point. Every point has some shit to it. Like nothing you can just use like as is. Like every single point has some shit that I need to fuck with. And then on top of that, then I'm like, okay, I need to like add a game mode for it and like test this. I fully understand it'll be a bit tedious. I think like you can try and have like something you can test with viewers and come back to me with it. If you're still convinced that it's good after playing with viewers, then I don't know, we can talk about it more. Well, actually, no. Actually, you know what? No, that'd be kind of wasting your time. Okay, I think what we should do is like. No, yeah, I'm sorry. I think we should just say we shouldn't do it, because if we do it, I have to dedicate like 2-3 months to it. It'd be so much work. Like, unironically, like I just feel like, yeah, I don't know. Like from where it starts, it's so fucked in my opinion. I'm still open to doing some sort of like map contest or whatever, but like it needs to be something more like doable, you know? Like it'll be better if it was like, let's say for example, we start from the same base of like, let's say like, oh, we have a map where only one area is done and we complete the rest or something, right? Like that's like more interesting and more doable. And like I'm down for it, you know? Honestly, I'd also be down for fixing other maps. It's just Hydro seems like it's too bad. Hydro seems like it's too fucked, you know? It would just take way too much time. Yeah, okay, so in summary, I don't think we should do Hydro. And if you still want to do a collab, then we should do a different kind of challenge, I think. I think that's my conclusion. Edited the beta version of the map. Oh yeah, that could be interesting too. Yeah, there's some like unfinished what's it called? In development Valve maps that we could like edit and fuck with. That would be fun as well. Yeah. Sorry, Great Blue. I ruined your July and August and the rest of the year. You have to forgive me. Wait, yeah. Also, we're still if this is about just like collabing in the first place, like we still have to do the MGE like MGE edit 1v1 as well. I feel like trying to make this Hydro thing work is like yeah, it's kind of unnecessary, isn't it? That's coming out on just all of my projects. Yeah, that's fair. Colata is putting half of a map to make each person, trying to make it as best as possible. Yeah, I did tell him about an idea of like we could like rope in C for this. We could like me, Great Blue, and C make a map, but we pass it to each other in like fixed increments of time, and we don't tell each other like what's happening or whatever, and we try to finish the map. Like, that could be kind of funny as well. But it just depends on like when we have time to do it. I have like a bunch of shit I want to do as well. Dude, I'm still I still need to finish this stupid peak video, and then I need to make the any class, any weapon thing that I really wanted to in the first place. A call 2 is calling it is. Okay, anyways, alright, I'm in the stream. I think that's it. I'm gonna give can I remove time? Here, I'll give Great Blue 1 minute if he has anything else to say, in case he has something important to say. And then I'm ending the stream for realsies. I still think a symmetrical map where we each design our team's base would be funny. Just for the lulz. Yeah, that was the suggestion that was the idea I gave you, right? Of like, we each make our side of a symmetric, of like a 5 CP map, and we try to like invade the other's team and like win. And then you have to design your map to be difficult to push, but then that'll be like really, really hard to do. in a way that's like fair. Like if we didn't have any rules, it would just be fucking impossible to push by either of us, and we just still made. I mean, it could still be funny that way, and it would still be funny to see how we fuck with each other and like try to stop each other from invading our bases. But yeah, I don't know. I think like the clause, we could just take an existing map and add our own insane stuff to our side only. Oh, maybe. I think like my clause would make sense though. If I like the idea I came up with to make it like reasonable would be like if you can like your side has to be invadable by yourself, you know? So it has to be something that we have to be able to like win ourselves on. So then that limits how crazy it is, but we're still trying to like stop the like opponents from invading kinda. We could have C make mid without our knowledge. Also possible. Anyways, many ideas. It's up to gentleman's rule to not anything super cheese will be fine. The problem is that even if you're trying to not cheese, it's kind of hard not to accidentally go overboard. You know what I mean? I think that's the problem. Even with like all of the rules that I wanted to add with like, oh, you need to be able to invade your own side and whatever. Maybe I'm overthinking it actually. I don't know, but it appears to me that it would be kind of hard to not accidentally make it like way too fucking impossible to push. Anyways, yeah, that's all for at some point in the future. Depends whenever Great Blue wants to do it, to be honest. I think out of all of us, Great Blue, you're like the one who's like the busiest and takes the longest to finish your work. I need to go, but knowing Hydro stuff isn't this month's project anymore is helpful for planning. Yeah, that's fair. Also, I'm sorry. I mean I think you understand as well, but when I agreed to it, I legitimately thought it was possible. But like I played it and like it was so I don't know, man. I played it with viewers and it was just such an awful experience. Like I don't know how I can not, you know? There's just so much to fix. I'm moving away from TF2 stuff for a while. Probably map making is fun, but I'm so burnt out of playing. That's fair. Wait, are you saying you're gonna make like 10 Minecraft videos in a row, or what does this mean? Wait, hold on. I'm not ending the stream. Leak it. Wait, leak your plan. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna make a Counter-Strike video about like Office or something? Make a video about how Office is Dust Bowl. The fog is here. The fog keeps being like fucking like pushed back. He's becoming a deadlock YouTuber? Wait, hold on, we do it together. Wait, if he's becoming a deadlock YouTuber, I'll jump in with him. No, I'm just making map videos related to TF2 then other games interspread that I have a few ideas for. What is other games? Is it still Minecraft, or do you have like a not Minecraft, not TF2 game to make a video about? Great Blue's gonna make a video about like top 10 like hidden interactions of Red Dead Redemption 2 NPCs. Top 10 funniest secret Red Dead Redemption 2 side quests. I have an idea for modded PVC 1 I really wanted to do. Wow, modded PVC. That's crazy. That is surprising. I would have never thought you had it in you. That's cool. I hope it goes well. Look what Need for Money does to a man. What, making a modded PVZ map? I mean, the thing though is that like you can't play TF2 forever. Dude, I've been playing TF2 since fucking 2009. It's pretty, I don't know, man. At some point you gotta move on with life. Are you scrapping the CS2 video? I kind of want to make the Portal video instead. Yeah, I don't know, man. I want to try it. I need to try and see if I could even make it, and then like I need to try and see if it'll be like fun to do as well. That's my difficult part. I think like I need to figure out if you can mod Portal though. I know you can make maps and all of that stuff, but like I don't know if you can change the game and like how it functions and its mechanics and stuff. I think like, oh, by the way, if somebody here has done like Portal modding, that'll be interesting. If someone could like speak up so I can use your expertise, but I don't know. What's the Portal video? I think I might do a video where it's like trying to beat Portal 1, but a turret spawns on my head every, like every second or something. Do a PvZ1 collab? How? How? You want me to be the zombies who invade Great Blue's garden? The game is just boring now. Every match is the same shit. We need balance changes or new weapons or something to make it fresh again. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, that's not a crazy opinion to have. If anything, that's like a pretty popular opinion because everyone thinks that in TF2. Everyone thinks, yeah, this shit's not. There needs to be more shit in the video game. Modded plans to PVC1. What's PVC1 MP? Unironically, I've never heard of this. You can play it multiplayer. Is it just like 2 players can put shit in the garden? Wait, what if we did a collab? What if we did PVZ1 multiplayer, but I desperately try to grief Great Blue and stop him from winning? I just waste all our money on like potatoes. In like the fucking first spot you can build in or some shit. I don't know how griefable PVZ is. What if I just keep digging up his plants? Know you're the zombies in multiplayer? How? I decide what zombies to send? Oh, let's Google this. We have the power of the internet. PVZ multiplayer. Multiplayer mod? You can Google for an installation guide? Motherfucker, you are the first result! Wait, what? What is PVC multiplayer? How to play PVC multiplayer? Replanted online. Melon loader. What is the multiplayer? What do? What do? What do you do? What's the multiplayer? Why no one say? What is the multiplayer? Look at the DM. Wait, if it's co-op, then yeah, it's basically impossible because you didn't shovel my sunflowers immediately. Look at that in DM if it looks good. No, co-op mode. 2 players team on the same screen. Independent, separate resources. I don't think I can take your shit. Wait, unique player roles. Player 1 hosts a shovel to remove plants, while player 2 can throw butter. Yeah, I don't know if it'll be fun to sabotage him, because I can just spam click on like summoning, buying some like useless unit, and then he can't stop me. I think AI is making this shit up. It wouldn't be surprising. Doesn't it do PvZ remaster of multiplayer? Play Ultra Kill? That's on the docket for how much people ask me for it. I just need to think of like a good opportunity to like, and one that makes sense to do it, you know? 2 players defend the lawn together on a single screen. Each player builds an independent seed bank. Wait, it's what we just said. 1 player controls the plants using sun. Control the zombies. So there's a versus mode. Interesting. Sounds kind of lame, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry, it sounds lame as fuck. Dude, I don't know if someone here is like a fucking Giga Ultra PvZ stan, but I'm sorry, it doesn't sound interesting. You can try it out once Hakita is done with the last layer and releases P3. Sure, why not? PVC 1 is the greatest game of all time. Dope, did you finish your thumbnail? Is that why you're here? Isn't Great Blue a PVZ stand? I'm best friends with Great Blue. So he would never hold this against me. Great Blue tells me all of his deepest, darkest secrets. So we're homies like that. Show hating on PVC now. Okay, I'm ending for real. I was supposed to end. I still need to pee, dude. Great Blue is gonna fucking give me kidney disease. Alright, I'm leaving. Alright, GG. Thank you for showing up today. I hope everyone had fun. Thank you for watching and supporting me as a streamer. Join Discord, follow on Twitch so you can show up the next time I stream. I think that's it. Alright, goodbye gamers. Yeah, I'll even be nice. I'll give you the slow fade out. You can come to terms of the stream ending. And I'll play some music. So nice of your Great Blue or your BF Great Blue to drop by. Don't do that. His BF is C Ravioli, clearly. Actually, I haven't watched enough Great Blue stuff to know who's supposed to be his BF. But like, there's no way it's not any of those people, like Fish Stick or something. You know, that'd be scandalous. I'm barely involved in like the Great Blue fucking cinematic universe. I would be like the plot twist character that comes on the side. Because the writers couldn't think of anything else to like do to make the story interesting. Okay, alright, I'm really done. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.